We're back. My screen blacked out for a minute.
Sid!
Oh. Staying on this time?
Oh, did my thing save? You better AF. Okay, good. Alright. I know, right? I can't believe so either.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Right, Otto.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor said...
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he
Oh
sent
my
to catch
gosh,
me.
Kupka won't miss the fools.
Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
Yeah.
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Who's that?
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Your character?
Yeah, this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Who is that? Well, time to check my mail. Alright.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Who is this?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Vivian
I'll have
Ninetails.
you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life,
Wow.
and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Hard?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont
could
to
see it.
gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves
Wow.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ooh, tomes. Hippocrates. The winds atop a rotten pier. Alright. Wow, he has his own setup over here now.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. Welcome home, Clive.
I believe this belongs to you.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts.
Lemon
Would
tarts.
that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary content for such indulgence.
Lemon
Words
tarts?
or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
Guess what?
Mayhap
Lemon
we
tarts.
looked in the wrong
There you go.
places.
Oh,
There
yeah?
are still libraries to the north.
They're hecka
I'll see
sour.
what I can do.
You are too kind.
Need to
There
update
are
the
not
recipe.
many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a point.
Kupo nuts?
Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye,
Twins.
yet they laugh
Moogle
far
nuts.
too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however
Oh.
well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, and the wounds that remain. They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest
Gav?
while I can.
Oh,
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel
Talia.
did most of the work. Ah, before I
Oh,
forget,
I just realized she
Aranda
has
was here
one
with a letter
too.
from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right.
not you stole
I'll have
us?
a look.
And then you get some rest.
She has a brand too, I didn't realize. Interesting.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just
Look, we have our own solar now. Jill?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk. Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on
Did
your
she
desk.
change? Nope, she still has that random braid. You said what, Clive? Why you
Otto
took?
was
Oh,
here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
when Clive sees Jill. Yay, Jill! Smith, over here. Yay! Jump with joy. Anyways, wall of memories. What's this? created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This I can't see it because of my face. Transfixed with twin daggers as powerful. Something of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy. Something Ted. What created? I don't know. I don't want to move my face. I'm too lazy. Oh, dang. It's so sad because Gav actually wants to go get that. Oh, look at Gav, one-eyed man. Since I reckon I'll see you upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news.
I don't know if that's a glow up.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's a trap.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
It's true.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I think she did get a glow up, but I'm not gonna say it yet.
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
After the cutscene.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
They saw, or he saw him.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals.
I was right. Mother crystals are bad. To Cid. Joshua? That's Joshua.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
No. It's up to the people to make it better.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
Martha.
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Okay. I will speak my mind now. Here's what I think.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Okay, look at Jill, right?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Okay, Jill, right? Something did change. I think she did change. Very small detail, and I have a hypothesis, right? Look at her right hand. Right? Was she always wearing a glove? Because I don't think so. Now, if I'm wrong, that's embarrassing. But I swear she didn't have that glove before. Right? Like, it's actually a full glove.
Something has happened to Martha.
Right? Look at that. It's a full glove.
We need to speak with Otto.
Did she? I thought she had her hands free the whole time. I think she's gonna be affected by the crystals. Or like she's gonna get, you know, crystallized. I'm gonna check. Is she?
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Let's see.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Oh, we haven't told him our story.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. How good it is to see you, Clive. You wish to study the tomes?
Let's see. Oh, she got darker. She got sadder. Sidolphus. Sid the Outlaw. Oh, man. His protege Clive. Oh, so sad. I don't want to read these, but I will. Unmasked! Wait. The Hooded Man. Yeah, this part doesn't make sense. Unless it's a different... Is the Hooded Man different from Joshua? Oh, that's true. Look at that. I like how some of the features are just like... His face grew. Okay, anyways. Oh, yeah. Ambrosia? Torgal? anyways.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I guess so, yeah. It's already been like, how many years? 17 plus 5. Is it 17? He's 15, 27, no. 12 years plus 5, so 17 years, yeah. It's been 17 years already. Yeah.
What do we know, Otto?
It was 12
Some lads
because
from
he
the
was 15
Imperial
years old.
garrison in Rosaria
Oh, sorry.
started a fight over a blood was spilled. But somewhere in the middle of it all.
You think this was...
Of course it bloody was. They strung up everyone who's ever known. It sounds like the... Naturally. Oh.
And now she's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
A couple of curse breakers are all... They should help speed up...
Don't worry, Otto.
Yeah, so he was 15 at Phoenix Gate. Oh.
A dab hand when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
Ooh. I'm gonna pick up that quest since it's already here. But yeah, he was 15, 12-year time skip, and then now 5 years, so 17. Dang, that bird is either super old or... Did I put on the 11 sword? Or is it 11 sword? 11 bolt. 11 sword is Fire Emblem.
Finish with that log.
Is it 11 sword or 11 blade?
Damn blighted bilge. Aside from the hole, the leg wall, that's what that slurry will keep eating away at the dust out there.
Of course, our skiff is our...
Well, to make now, and it sounds...
So there's a new 11 sword? Yeah, that's it. There's a new, what's it called? Do this real quick. There's a new, progression thing. Yeah, 11th sword. Who's with me? Chill. Turbo. Oh. Oh, I actually have a new move. Judgment Bolt. We gotta try it. A coral tail falls. Oh. We're gonna fight a Cortal.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Blind justice! Whatever this is. God dang!
It's over.
Take that. I need to upgrade that one. Oh. Come here. Kill him, Jill. Nice. Yes.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
I definitely want more, oh, I actually need to go this way. Let's see what's over there. You see this? I don't remember that being there. Secret, secret!
Better already.
I'm gonna kill stuff on the way for XP. Come here. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this is that it's Got kind of strong. Is that it's not a mobility. I can't hit those. That's okay. Leave him be. Yeah, it's not a mobility based. Like this one, teleport. Garudas, you can pull them, and if they're big enemies, you can like spin up in the air. This one's just straight up like weak sauce damage. Right. Garuda! I leveled. That's nice. Sorry, I want to grind a little bit because I want to get which one? This one looks cool, but you have to hit the lightning. Kind of butts. I want to get this. Actually, this heat wave. This one can wait. This one can wait. But this one, heat wave, you get two waves of damage. I think. Surprised there's no We'll go back real quick, turn this in, and then we'll go to the main quest. Sounds good? Sounds good. Alright.
Finish with that log. Welcome back, Sid. Well, find his... Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I'll go. Yeah. Same as me old man.
Nice. Cock and ball. I really said it, frick. Frick. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. See, that one's actually pretty good, but I think I have enough now. Yes. This one was actually pretty good. Dang it. I'll get this next Phoenix Shift. Upgraded Phoenix Shift. Come on. There you go.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. You were too late.
Half an hour, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a heart.
Any idea what?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearer.
A bust. Jill and I will go after them.
We will. But, before you... One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about... I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
You do the same.
Boy. Dark clouds glitter.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Under culling, bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
I sense evil is afoot. Wait for good luck.
You alright, boy?
Things are good. Okay. Can't teleport over there, can I? Nope. Might as well kill some of these guys for EXP. Killer bee. A lot closer than I thought it was. Yeah. Torgal.
Look. Up ahead.
Martha?
Arthur. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the...
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's
Black
what
Shields?
happened.
The Black Shield.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then...
Say.
They may still be alive.
There's
Arthur,
no way.
do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Dang. I feel like the Dame is gonna be next. We're gonna have to say the Dame. Isabella, whatever her name is.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Oh, I forgot you could command Torgal. Torgal kill! Can you fight these things? Chocobo kill! Oh! That's so sad. I don't want to. I don't want to. Get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that one. It's a bluebird. Just don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. I'm sorry. Oh, it was worth it. I got black blood. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't think I could. Okay. We're at the Abbot.
Are we too late?
There There might still be someone inside.
Oh gosh. Dang.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Not if you're dead.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Take this! I got a thing called I Am Thunder. Take this! Die! Get shocked. Nice. What's the point of all this crafting stuff if you can't use them?
I think so.
Dark clouds gather. I think there's a reputation right here. Do thing. 3 seconds for gouge.
I didn't see the abbot.
In the house? Oh.
Found her.
The abbot.
Jeez Louise.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Dang, they turned to ash. What the frick?
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, his head.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
Jeez Louise.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Jesus.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
Okay. He passed.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
I guess they are at the back.
If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself.
Oh, it's dust. Okay.
I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Jeez Louise, man. Wild then. Mortal remains. What the frick? Let's see. It's over here. Let's find out. It's like a... What is this? Ruins, I guess? Just ruins? Oh, we're sprinting. Is that the eye thing? The evil eye? Look, it's an evil eye. What the heck is this? A bounty? I wasn't ready for that.
I think it's spotted us, Torgal. What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Oh! Get me out, get me out. My gosh, I remember Doom. No, 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 no. It's elusive. Oh, wrong button. I'll take it. Ramu. Take that. Grab. And that. And that. I wasn't expecting to do bounties, but I'll take it. 5,000 for that?
You didn't see that coming.
I'll take it.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Maybe we'll fast travel over there.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
See the shop. There's something here, apparently.
Anything catch your eye?
She's here. Ooh, elixir. That is expensive.
That all, is it?
That all, isn't it? Alright, story time. How are you, Martha?
No one survived then.
Oh, she's smiling.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
Oh my
I
god,
cannot make
this
sense
is
of
the
her actions.
mother.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed
We
just
haven't seen
before
the
you
woman yet.
arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Welcome back.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Nice. So to renown the 35, this one. So apparently you get renown now. So. Good,
Arthur's a stout soul, all right. If you don't mind, Sid. I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds someone to guard the rest of them.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
What's that? Haven't seen this icon before.
We're not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You of course you are. Now, question is, are
Chocobo?
You heard me right? And not just any Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you...
Chocobo.
It's true. Go on then.
We'll help.
There's it.
Where can I
saw her. You saved
Just,
Whiteheart and her flock. And don't worry.
I'm sure.
And good luck to you.
This is for what I did earlier. Redemption.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Ooh, one last. Ambrosia. Whiteheart, Ambrosia, question mark? If it has a scar on its eye, it's Ambrosia. Just like Gav.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Ambrosians.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Ambrosia's offspring? Do I need the XP? I kind of want the XP. Hold on. Small intermission. Well, I can only shoot 6. Okay. Short intermission, short intermission. We take 19. Okay. Onwards to find Ambrosia, most likely.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Huh?
They're in trouble.
Let's see the other side.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business.
Not around here.
Oh.
I can't see the other side.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off.
All right then.
Get the mage! god, they brought a big guy out. Ooh.
I've heard talk of slow. Glad you're here. Nice try.
Get down, man. He freaks. Yes. Is it Ambrosia? It's Ambrosia.
White Heart, I presume.
It's Ambrosia.
Do you know her, boy?
Has a scar.
It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
Oh, I'm glad I did the side quest.
It is you. You survived.
Aww.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would.
Worth it.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
We can ride her around? Oh.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Stay right where you are. The saddle? Sounds like one. Worth. Oh, yo, the eye patch. Easily became my favorite character. Easily.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be.
Oh, this is the same guy.
That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
When we first visited Martha's area, he told this guy, this NPC.
For now. I'll call you when I need you.
That NPC gave us a quest to bring something to Martha. But that was worth. I'm glad we did this quest. Ambrosius attack. Oh. Yeah, literally he gave us a quest. Chocobo unlocked. Hold Ambrosius. Yo! Is it the music too?
Run like the wind.
No, there's no music. Oh, look, Jill has her own too! Oh my gosh! We're like meant to be or something.
Straight home now.
How precious. Cool, now I don't have to... I was literally thinking, man, I'm getting tired of running to like these areas. But now I don't have to. Anyways, now that we finished that, we can continue the main story. My stick drift. I think it was like a... How do I explain it? It had a plus sign. I don't know if that's just a renown quest or like major side quests.
Gav should be back by now.
You know, like a blue quest in 14. But I want to see more chambers.
I hear there's trouble.
Because
Think it's alright to touch him?
so it's a side quest that brings changes. Oh, like if it has a plus. That makes sense. It added the so it is like the blue quest in 14. Look, we have the tack. Ambrosia. Too bad I can't read it. But oh. I want to collect all of them. What's this? Aw, Jill sent us a letter even though we were together the whole time. Oh, look at her. What's Gav? Look at Gav's signature. Huh. They look funny. I like it though. Alright, Gav, welcome home. Let's actually visit this guy first.
Clive? What do you want?
Been able to upgrade anything lately.
That it?
What's the point of me collecting things if I can't even use them? Oh.
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Alright, just had a Gav.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman.
Okay.
So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
The other mother crystals?
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
He's an uncle?
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we
Fucking
waiting
Gav.
for? Eh? Huh?
Going for a crystal in the middle of the sea? If something doesn't reek of Leviathan, I don't know what does. Autos counter. Alliant reports patron was finished. The hunt board. Interesting. I think I might do some of these before I start the.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Oh, how do I get down there?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
How do I get down there? Oh. Oh, so far. It's the greenhouse guys. Oh, did he survive? Oh!
Now, Martel. See,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yes.
It's good to know there's something of the old hideaway still.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. I took it on, you see, after she died. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice being the bearer of...
Oh, she always had a soft... Here you go. Martel apples, they're called. You hear?
Oh, that's sweet. Look at that lens flare.
Did you come through the forge today?
Am I going the right way? Oh, I could have taken the stairs over there.
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for the sins of St.
Dang, I really took the long way around. Ooh wee! What's this?
Once the Dalmegs have laid siege to the Dominion, very little will be leaving Twinside.
What's the matter? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted. Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly... And perhaps I can...
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna write these down so I can do them as they go. I don't have a pen. I shall open my notes. Let's see, broken hilt. Rosaria and Clearview break. Great, that looks correct. Right? Yeah. Yeah, looks, yeah. Okay. Good night.
Oh, Clive.
The patron, does that mean...
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll.
Blackthorn has his hammer, I still catalogue every item that arrives. Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh, I can buy stuff. Oh, 400 ability points?
You earned this.
Oh, so I get the stuff. That's cool.
All yours. All done?
Cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So Martha's all right.
And how may I assist you today? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Oh, wow. Pivotal milestones. Wow, this is literally a, it literally shows you the breakdown of the story. That's cool. Childhood friends, best friends, sworn to shield. Trains with Rodney. Sworn to serve, Wade and Tyler. Ambrosia. Wife of Archduke Elwyn, mother to Clive. Wow, so they are. Yeah, that's their kid. Believed dead. Tiamat. Oh, that's the guy we killed. Attempts to assassinate Shiva's dominant, but we intercept and rebel against. Oh, that's so cool. Royal Attaché. King of Walload. Oh! This is Sid's Highway. Allies, meet Quentin. Meet Martha. You meet Isabel. Victor. Who's Victor? Oh, India. That's cool. This is really cool. I like this. Caitlin would have a field day with this.
Study it well, Clive.
Wow, it's literally what we all did. Oh,
The state of the realm.
That is cool.
Changing,
Oh my
Clive.
goodness. It's literally the realm and the whole history.
You two look like you could use something.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the furrow?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might.
Please not. Those apples. She'd have been proud.
No.
A gift from the backyard.
Those look delicious.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at...
That sounds like the Sid I... Planning on keeping that lot to you? Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy. Not in the dead. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all our heart. Clive,
Tell the lad down in the backyard to run.
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Oh, it's so far, bro. If it wasn't so far, I wouldn't mind, but it's hella far.
That room's as ragged as goat's locks. I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Huh? We'll load. That's Garuda's.
The Cursebreakers sent that. They were clearly very fond of.
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full...
And through you. Her dream...
I didn't do anything, really.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Of course not. I'll... They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that one?
That's so cute. I love it. Mortel's apples. Oh. Oh, it's that's cool. The oath. Okay, now I can afford this. Almost that. Okay. Those two are the big ones. Alright. And we can continue with the story. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
It's Jill's arc.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Thanks, Gal.
I wonder why there's these blue ones. Oh, are these just bad ones? I think they drop, I think they drop more ability points. I don't know. Okay, I'll see again. It's 86, well, that's a lot, yeah. If I get 86 per fight, yeah, I just need to do like practically like 5 times. Fine if I remember that. Or not, 6 times. Okay, so for like 7.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood.
Quiet, you!
Jill.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all.
Of course, your lordship.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small?
Then they must be here.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Welcome, stranger. Fare you well?
Excuse me.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble.
There've been attacks on the garrison, supply. The Empire wants answers on what the Empire...
Don't they, Chuck?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprit. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed their gates to all but the Highborn, and now...
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shield. At least I think there was a Black Shield.
Was this the first time they visited?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. If only we were.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend.
I know that.
We couldn't help noticing.
Don't you go telling these... I speak for the people of this village. You are to leave Amber.
May I at least...
I don't know who you are or what brings. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tribute, some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then this village will not become another
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, we still don't know who the Black Shields are.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them, but other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Perhaps the next village will... This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
It's over.
You see, like, these fights are like 28, but the one with the bluebird, it's like 80. Hold on.
It's over.
Alright. There has to be something over here. I have to know.
More of my mother's men.
It should be tried.
Oh, frick, I hate these things. It's a chest.
Good girl.
Yeah!
Maybe it's time to go sleep soon. How long have I been streaming? I don't think I've been streaming for that long.
Blood, Clive.
It's a
I'm
lot.
still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
here. Oh, you're down. Yeah. Who sent you?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
You die again. Boss fight?
Find something, boy. Death.
It reeks of death. Don't tell me it's piles of bodies. Oh god, that's even worse.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
She's so weak.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
You never know. Oh my god. Crazy people, man. Oh. Sorry. I have to kill your friends.
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Oh, that's so sad.
finished.
86, that's a lot, bro. Greg.
Nothing to come by way of Old Hill to do. Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road. That's Snow. You didn't hear nothing.
Who am I to...
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You'll find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off.
Hang it, chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the
I suspect everyone in that... Was that the only way?
Officially, yes. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
All right.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
point of gathering if I can't even craft anything with it?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh man.
Or not.
This. Got him.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
What?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Sir Wade.
It really is you.
It is. So wait.
He survived. I thought he got burnt.
We can speak inside.
Well, at least we... pretty sure we killed most of his men.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
All right.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small...
How small exactly?
Small enough. Now that I have you and Lady Jill for company.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
There is but one thing which will putting an end...
And so...
Oh, he's just a guest. Okay, that's cool.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Ready, go?
Sweet, get us on. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! this area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
That's tough.
Stay down. Enough.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them. Nice try.
More dragons.
Worse. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Yes. Oh, a dragoon?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Easy.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Nice, Sir Wade.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to...
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need...
I know.
Sir Tyler. Limbs of the Minsa? Were those, behemoths?
How accommodating.
Horns?
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, For thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh,
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Oh, Uncle's great.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Aww.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
No.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
She's having doubts.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
We're heading back. Guess we're headed back. And this would be a good time to take a break.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Actually, I want to see the...
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
See what we got. Apples. Who's Martel? Who's Hold on. We're gonna find out who Martel is because it's gonna bother me.
That monster's taken quite a liking to me.
Tell me who Martel is.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid? Because you can't have this one.
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sorry, Kenneth. Cool, Martell. Who is she? Oh, she was the lady who, Bohumil. Shioni. Medicine girl? What the heck? Why is she on here? Don't tell me she's gonna be important. Attendant. That's funny. Choked. Oh, look at ambrosia ding as a white heart. Okay, anyways, that is all for today. Thanks for watching.